Part 2, The Night of Echoing Screams. In November 2014, a modern ghost hunter, Robert Stephen Lawson Jr. of Rhinelander, Wisconsin, stepped through the creaking doors of the Villisca Axe Murder House. Alongside a close-knit group of friends, Robert was no stranger to the paranormal. His quest was simple: to experience firsthand the haunted echoes of a notorious past and to challenge the veil between life and death. Yet, what transpired within those ancient walls was a nightmarish echo of the mansion's original tragedy. As the night deepened and the hour approached midnight, the mansion's oppressive energy seemed to intensify. The group split up, determined to explore every shadowed corner. In the labyrinthine corridors, the eerie ambiance of the house was amplified by inexplicable sounds, whispers that could have been the voices of those long gone, and footsteps that did not belong to any living soul. At around 12:45 a.m., the same fateful time as the original 1912 murders, a piercing scream shattered the silence. Robert, who had ventured off alone, was found by his companions in a dimly lit parlor. His body, a stark contrast against the aged wallpaper and antique furniture, bore a single, devastating wound, a stab in the chest. The horror of the scene was compounded by the grim detail that it appeared to be a self-inflicted injury. Rushed to a nearby hospital and later airlifted to Creighton University Medical Center in Omaha, Robert's survival was nothing short of miraculous. Yet he never spoke of that night, leaving a void filled with questions and speculation. Was it the malignant force of the mansion, a presence echoing the violent past, that pushed him over the edge? Or did the oppressive ambience of Villisca awaken a darkness he already harbored within? For Martha Lynn, the current owner of the mansion, the incident was a painful reminder that the legacy of 1912 was far from a mere tourist attraction. It's publicity, but it's not exactly the kind you desire, she confided, clearly troubled by the idea that the house might drive someone to such despair. Her words resonated with everyone who had experienced the mansion's haunting pull, a warning that the house's dark past was not just a story, but a force that could influence the living in unpredictable, even dangerous ways. After that fateful night, visitors reported an even thicker aura of melancholy and unease. In hushed tones, some recounted a strange phenomenon. At the stroke of midnight, the mansion seemed to momentarily bridge the gap between the centuries. Faint, sorrowful whispers mingled with the rustling of the wind, as if the souls of the lost reached out, desperate for acknowledgement. Others sensed a presence, a man with an unseen axe, patrolling the corridors, burdened by a history of violence and regret. The incident with Robert became a haunting symbol. It served as a stark reminder that while the mansion's allure lies in its connection to the past, it also serves as a conduit for energies that are all too real. The Villisca Axe Murder House stands not just as a monument to unspeakable tragedy, but as a living entity where history and the paranormal intersect in dangerous, unpredictable ways. In the end, whether one visits Villisca for the thrill or out of morbid curiosity, the experience is a profound encounter with a past that refuses to be forgotten. The mansion's corridors continue to murmur secrets, and its shadows hold the lingering echoes of both ancient violence and modern despair. As you step away from its haunting presence, you are left to wonder what forces, unseen and inexplicable, shape the fragile line between history and the now. Is some history better left undisturbed?